here today. Caroline, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
And what are we drawing again, Caroline?
I forgot.
A nutcracker. Say a nutcracker.
Nutcracker.
Nutcracker. Okay, we are going to start off by first drawing just a little itty bitty line on our paper like this. Oh, and Caroline's nutcracker is going to be a little bigger and off to the side, and that's fine. Okay, next up, we are going to draw 2 lines straight down. Not too long, but just straight down. And Caroline, remind everybody, what grade are you in?
Pre-K.
Pre-K. Okay, now let's connect our line, and we've made what shape?
Square.
A square. Okay, we're going to leave a little bit of space down here, and we're going to draw another line underneath. Perfect. Okay, now Caroline and I are using Sharpie, but you're going to use pencil, and you can trace with Sharpie. Okay, next up, I'm going to make the face of my nutcracker on both sides, and I'm going to make like a letter C for what?
Berry, berry.
For Carrie Berry, for Caroline. So watch, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw a letter C to the bottom part. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to draw a letter C over here. Okay, next up, I'm going to draw part of the body. I'm going to draw a line straight down and a line straight down.
I don't know this one.
And now I'm going to connect them. Okay, next up, I'm going to do 2 little lines that come out on the bottom of my shape. And now I'm going to connect my lines. Great job. Okay, next up is the legs. The legs are easy. We're going to do this on both sides, but for one leg, I'm going to do line down, line down. And on the other side, line down, line down. Next up, I'm going to draw his feet. And for the feet, they're just a little loop over and connect back up. And the same thing on the other side, loop over and connect back up. Now, Caroline, tell everybody, how old are you?
5.
5. Okay, next up is the socks on his boots. So we're going to draw 2 little lines on his leg. And again on the other side, 2 little lines. Underneath his feet, I'm going to draw a big happy face. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to do a big happy face under his feet. Okay, now, Caroline doesn't have a lot of room right here, and I do. So ours are going to look a little different, and that's fine. I'm going to start on one side of my happy face and draw a line all the way to the bottom of the paper. Nope, right over here. All the way to the bottom of the paper. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, all the way to the bottom of the paper. And look, since Caroline did that, we can make our mistake into something and draw some stripes on here like this. I'm going to draw some stripes on mine too. Because if we make a mistake, we can make it into something. It is kind of like a smile. Okay, now this part is pretty tricky. I'm going to draw a rainbow over this, but I don't want to cross my legs. So watch first, Caroline. Watch first. So I'm going to draw and stop at the legs, and then keep going, and then keep going. But I stopped at my legs. And connect to that side. Yep. Okay, so she made another little mistake, but watch. We're going to just make this come down and make it part of our design. And this could be one of the designs inside. So see, when we make mistakes, we can make it into details and designs. Okay, next up is his arms. So for the arms, what I'm going to do is a little line out and straight down. Okay, Caroline, you do a line out and straight down. Yep, and on the other side too, out and straight down. Okay, next up is his hand, and it's just a circle for his hands. Okay, next up, what we're gonna do is his hair. So his hair is gonna start up here on his face and do little zigzags around. Just little zigzags around. Now on his hat, I'm going to do 2 stripes. Great job. Okay, next up is his eyeballs. His eyeballs are going to be 2 rainbow arches. So rainbow arch and rainbow arch next to it. And I'm going to connect my rainbow arches. Okay, inside my eyeballs, I'm going to take my time on this. I'm going to do 2 letter U's. So watch, letter U and a small letter U. Perfect. And on both sides, letter U and a small letter U. Okay, next up is the hardest part. It's his teeth. So for his teeth, I'm going to use this line right here. And I'm going to draw on top of it. So watch. I'm going to draw a line here and a line here. And now I'm going to connect the top of those 2 lines and the bottom of those 2 lines. And to make it look more like teeth, I have to add some extra lines. So I'm going to do one right down the middle. And now, I don't want him to just have 4 teeth. I want him to have more. So I'm going to do one in the middle of this side and the middle of this side. Yep, right there. And perfect. Okay, next up is his nose. His nose, we're just going to do a circle for his nose. Now this is a cool Nutcracker, so we're going to add a mustache. That's a great one. We're going to add a mustache on him. So for his mustache, I'm just going to start and curl a little mustache around like that. It's a little tricky. Oh, there you go. Perfect. And now the opposite way. And curl it around. Okay, if you have room, you can add some eyebrows. So like little bananas on top. Perfect. Okay, next up, we're going to draw under his mouth. I'm going to draw a line straight down and a line straight down. And now I'm going to connect those 2 lines. And we're going to make his beard in here. So inside this part, we're going to go down, wiggle, 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 and back up. Wiggle, 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 and back up. Perfect. Okay, so the next part of this project is to add details, and everybody's going to get to add their own details. Caroline and I are about to add some details, and we're going to fast forward this part. So we're going to add details inside our Nutcracker and on the outside. I want you to be creative with your details and what you're going to do. Are you ready to add details, Caroline?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you want to help me count?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.